What's up? I know a lot of people would ask, why do you make videos and just upload? Why don't you just do them all live? And well, there's lots of reasons for that. One of them is, did I turn it up or turn it down? I think I turned it down. One of those is actually being able to upload those to all the different social media websites that I go to, or apps, or whatever you want to call it. There are some actually that don't have any website, or excuse me, any app to it, but there isn't a lot of users, so it kind of is a little bit slower. But there's lots of other places that you can like post your videos and stuff to, forums and gaming sites. I mean, anything that has to do with communities and stuff like that. I don't go that route because it's just a lot more for me to handle. And it probably could say like, oh, I could just do one or do 2 or 3 a day or something, and I'm not even gonna lie about that. It really sounds like something that's not that I would want to do. I know it would work after a while. Maybe most people would see it as spam, but I know that there's some Discord channels that you can go to where people pretty much accept anything, even advertisements and stuff like that, and people will go through them, and if they like what they see, it's kind of like another marketplace in a way, where people just post free ads. Yeah, I got a lot of sleep. I had an infection in my toe. It swelled up quite a bit. They put me on antibiotics, 2 different kinds, but I think there's like 5 different actual kinds in both the pills if you add them together. It's a little weird, but my wife told me that she thinks that it possibly could be like a hobo spider, because I've been soaking my feet in Epsom salt and hot water in the bathtub, and been trying to do it every 2 hours. Sometimes it's 2.5, sometimes it's 3 hours, but I'm doing it. It's supposed to be while I'm awake and everything, but I've been doing it, and a lot of my skin has just been coming off. It's so weird, but the good thing is it's like it stopped swelling, and I still feel sharp pains in it when I'm walking sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes I don't feel nothing, but then when that happens, it switches to the back pain. Like right now, I was going to work, or coming to work here, and started getting the back stiffness. I'm like, there it is. There you are, good friend. Let's see if that makes it better. No, it doesn't. I got some water today, but I only had a half full. And since I'm in my 3rd day where I probably should have been working, they wanted me to have 5 days off, and tonight would have been the 5th night, but instead I'm choosing to work it, only because I don't have a lot of hours, and you do not accumulate a lot, which is very disheartening and saddening, to be honest, that you work so much and so hard, and you still only get the small amount of pay and job security and vacation, sick time. I mean, all the above. I know it sounds like a lot to ask for and everything, and maybe it just seems like too much, and everyone asks the same questions. But maybe if everyone complained, there might be a reason for it, yeah. Anyways, I've had to take the medication now since Thursday, and it really helped that first night when it was given to me. It took about, I would say, like 2-3 hours after I had taken that medication they gave me, and then it wasn't fully gone, but the swelling started going a little bit down. Still there, but once I got home, that next day after I woke up, I pretty much just soaked my feet pretty much the whole day. off and on or whatever. And sometimes even longer than I needed to, because it said, do it for 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes I'd be on YouTube watching a video since I'm right there, in the bathtub. Maybe sometimes it went over 20 minutes or 25 minutes. But I noticed a big difference because a lot of the skin came off around my toe. And it's kind of gross. My kids think it's kind of gross, and it is. But there's nothing I can do about it. The only thing I could say is I'm glad it seems like it's getting better. I hope I'm getting better. I don't know. We'll find out. It's been fun. But got my car fixed. I haven't driven it yet because we haven't put a new battery in it. We have to change the oil. We have to change the oil filter, and then just clean the inside of it up a little bit, and underneath the engine compartment area. So maybe just blow it with the air, and that'd probably be good enough because it's been sitting in a field for 2 years. Because it was working and it still works. Like, it'll drive. It just needed any struts and shocks, and that's why it was sitting in the field for 2 years. But my dad helped me get the parts we needed individually, and it was actually $150 cheaper per set. So there's 4 sets. Let's see, $600 cheaper than I didn't have to spend. And most of this is because the stimulus check. I wouldn't have been able to do it at all, period. It just wouldn't be able to because of how much my rent would cost. But there's a lot of stuff coming. You'll see. A lot of stuff coming. I haven't even gotten to most of it yet. But in all due time, everything... what happened? Shoot. Yeah. I hope everything goes well tonight. I normally don't even go home during the day anyways, during my shift. If I have, I've done it maybe once or twice ever. But I don't feel like crap right now. Not right now. We'll give it some time. Probably about lunchtime when I go is probably around the time that I start feeling it a little bit more than normal. But Jordan's birthday is coming up soon. I'm gonna have that day off, and stuff's gonna happen. Yeah, awesome. Talk to you later. Love y'all. Peace.